Today I'm excited to discuss the theme and character development in the book Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. Several themes arose throughout the book, but the one I'd like to focus and hone in on is the importance of loyalty and friendship. Each main character developed throughout the book as their relationships with each other deepened and their shared experiences shaped their character. Before we dive into the theme and character development, let me give you a short summary of the book. The book is told in a very casual tone in first person by a 12-year-old boy named Percy Jackson. Percy is a troubled boy who discovers he's a demigod, the son of Poseidon, the Greek god of the sea. After a series of strange events, Percy learns at Camp Half-Blood, a safe place for demigods, that Zeus's lightning bolt has been stolen, and Percy is the prime suspect. With the help of his friends Annabeth Chase, a smart and brave daughter of Athena, and Grover Underwood, a loyal satyr, Percy embarks on a quest across the United States to find the real thief and prevent a war among the gods. Along the way, they face monsters, traps, and challenges that test their courage and friendship. Percy eventually discovers that the true thief is Luke Castellan, a son of Hermes, who is working to overthrow the Olympian gods. In the end, Percy returns the bolt to Zeus, proving his innocence, and begins to accept his place in the world of gods and monsters. The theme that I found most impactful throughout the book is the value of friendship, especially when the friends are loyal to each other, support each other, and work well with each other. Friendship is literally vital to the characters throughout the story as they rely on each other's strengths to stay alive. Percy, Grover, and Annabeth start off as a trio who are unlikely to complete the quest, but as the book progresses, they learn to start trusting one another, and with this bond, they defy the odds. With Percy's bravery, Grover's loyalness, and Annabeth's wit, they eventually complete the quest, saving each other multiple times throughout the journey. Friendships is about putting others' needs and well-being before your own. This requires selflessness as well as courage and trust. When Percy is attacked by the Chimera and falls into the Mississippi River, he could have escaped and gone into hiding. Instead, after surviving, he immediately continues the quest and reunites with Annabeth and Grover, showing his loyalty to them and his commitment to their shared mission. At the beach in Los Angeles, Percy insists on fighting Ares alone, but Annabeth and Grover stay close by, ready to help if needed. Their willingness to stand by Percy, even against a powerful god, shows deep trust and loyalty to their friend. Percy Jackson begins as a troubled and confused 12-year-old who struggles with school and feels like an outsider. As he sets out on his quest, he gradually discovers inner strength, bravery, and loyalty, learning to trust himself and embrace his identity as a demigod. By the end of the book, Percy matures into a more confident and self-aware hero, choosing to face ongoing challenges rather than take the easy path. As a teenager myself, it is easy for me to relate to Percy and his struggle to find his identity in the world. Although he has an added element with his nature not only as a human but also as a demigod, his struggle remains similar to most teenagers growing up who are looking to find belonging and acceptance. As Percy works through his challenges, he begins to accept his shortcomings and even embraces his weaknesses. Grover starts out nervous and insecure, burdened by the guilt of failing to protect previous demigods. During the quest, he proves his courage and deep loyalty, often putting himself at risk for Percy and Annabeth. By the end, he gains confidence and a sense of purpose, accepting the dangerous mission to search for the lost god Pan. Annabeth is introduced as proud, sharp, and determined to prove herself, often hiding her emotions between her intelligence and ambition. Through the journey, she learns to trust Percy and Grover, revealing vulnerability and a desire for friendship beyond her goals. By the end, she gains a more balanced view of strength, valuing teamwork and empathy as much as wisdom and skill. The characters developed right along with the story, and as they won external battles together, they are also winning internal battles of selflessness, trust, and extending true friendship.